So why are you so surprised when the coworker ramps up and just sails by you and didn't understand why I'm not promoted? They know the potential that's in you. Welcome back to a new thing where we are challenging, motivating, and faithing our way from the woman we were in the past to the woman we want to be in the future. My name is Valerie, and I am a transition and transparency coach. And I really do, my heart, my goal is to help women use their truth, their experience of who they are to fearlessly, okay, we got to get to fearlessly fulfill the new, keyword, new vision in their lives. And I believe that you're not stuck, you're in transition, so embrace your next, okay? So look, I want to get into it today. If you were not here last week, you can catch the video that I did last week on setting personal goals. But today we're just going to go 100% in it, raw and uncut, because if you really couldn't get what you was going to need from that video, you're going to get something today. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, share it with another sister, share it with, I don't care if she's old, young, I don't care her nationality. If she is a woman that's on the chase for the new in her life, you got to share it. Like, don't be greedy. Please don't be greedy. Share this knowledge, share, because the nuggets is going to get you through. I just promise you that, because it's getting me through. I do believe, yeah. Looks like it, feels like it. So let's get right into it. I'm talking about potential and why it could possibly be keeping you from the new vision that you have for your life, from your destiny. Potential is the first thing that we know about ourselves. Before we know our purpose, before we know why we were created, before we know why our parents even had us or why they wanted us to be here, before we know anything about that, before we know or even write down a vision for our lives, before we know what we're capable of, we know about our potential. We wear it on our sleeves. It walks around with us, our potential. People that don't even have to know us literally can just come up to us and have a conversation, and then they can just be like, yeah, she's got it. He's got it. Yeah, I can see. Oh, you would be great at sales. Oh, you would be great at athletics. Oh, I just seen how your leg twisted. You would be great at dance, right? So people see our potential right away. We wear it on our sleeve. As kids, we're out on the playground with the other kids, and they're like, oh, I bet you could kick the ball harder than we could because, you know, you look pretty strong. Potential, right? So what happens is our potential gets a little bit comfy. We get comfy because we've had it all along. We've always known what our potential is. We claim it. Other people scream it to the rooftops what our potential is. They love knowing about the potential that's in us, okay? But look, sis, if we are just still stuck on the fact that that's our badge of honor, our potential, who we're supposed to be, right? People told me always when I was a little girl, when I was younger, growing up, you're gonna be a leader. You're a teacher. You're a great speaker. You're so encouraging. You're so funny. These are the things that I've heard, right? I've heard people say these things about me. And yeah, they tell me, you could do this, you could do that, you could do that, which is great. It feels good in the moment. You get a little adrenaline rush, but that's as far as it goes, because it's right there on your shoulder. Everybody can see it. Sometimes the negative of having your potential be right there is that, okay, we don't want to talk about them often, but it's the reality of what it is. Haters, our competitors, the enemy, whatever you want to say, right, can see your potential too. So why are you so surprised when the coworker ramps up and just sails by you in a particular area and they're getting promoted, and meanwhile you're like, I didn't understand why I'm not promoted. They know the potential that's in you. They see what you could possibly do, and guess what? They beat you to the punch because you're not making a move on your potential. Again, we're talking about how your potential is robbing you from your destiny, right? Okay, next. Then you get yourself into this position where you're a procrastinator. People with potential to be people that procrastinate. They'll get to it later. They're comfortable. They know that their potential is there. You're not going to lose it. So I'm just going to get to it when I get to it because that's my potential. It's right there. Yeah, of course people are moving along and going past you because they're not procrastinating. But you're sitting there, sis, not doing what you got to do, not moving forward, holding up all this potential. Like, you're literally, what's the word? Not gorging, but being greedy with all that potential when you could be changing the world. That's another video. Holding on to all this potential and not making no moves. That potential is stifling you. Okay, so look, it's the first thing that we know about ourselves. We're wearing it on our sleeves and it's not being renewed. You don't have potential to forever have that measure. It's just a measure. Potential is based on measures, right? So it's just a little bit of what you have. So the potential you have as a 10-year-old and a 15-year-old and a 20-year-old is not supposed to be the potential you have at 30 and 40 and 50 years old. Your potential should be renewed. It should be a constant thing. You're supposed to have the potential. For example, here we go. Let's just take me for an example. I came in, I always knew I had the potential to be a leader, a speaker, a motivator, to speak and give people encouragement, right? I always knew I had that potential, but I really wasn't doing much with it because of my own low self-esteem issues. That's another video as well. So look, if I know that I have this potential here and I'm not doing anything with it because I'm afraid, okay? Because fear starts in that potential stage. That's where the fear builds up. So if I'm afraid and I'm not doing anything with that potential, so then guess what happens next? Nothing. Nope. That's when you're really stuck, right? And we don't like that word stuck. We like the word transition. So in order to get into that transition stage, right, we have to move on what we know. So if I know that I am a good speaker and that people need to hear something, I have something to share, I have to make a move on it. So even though I hated how I sounded, I know I'm talking a lot, so it seems like I don't, but I always hated how I sounded. I never wanted to see myself on video, so I never did it. So until last year when I decided to go ahead and take the potential of what people say that I am, right, and move forward, then I got another measure. I didn't see YouTube in my future. I didn't see podcasting in my future. I didn't see a coaching business in my future. All I saw was I know how to bake some cakes. I know how to talk and encourage. Let me hit play and go. So when I went ahead and did that with the potential measure that I knew that I had, guess what? You guessed it. It was renewed. I got another load of potential downloaded. Another load of potential. Who just wants the first little level, right? So once I got to the point where I could just talk and bake in my comfort zone and get there, then the vision for, okay, Instagram videos and digging a little bit deeper into topics. And my Lord, here we are, a YouTube channel. So then when I became the girl that had the potential to speak and I'm on Facebook doing my thing with the cakes, then it was, hold on, you have potential to do YouTube and be good at it. You have a potential to coach other people on how to do this, right? On how to gain confidence, right? So I didn't have that potential then, but I have it now. So if your potential is not being renewed, it's very possible that that's the reason why you can't get to your vision. So look, what I want you to know is that you don't want to get stuck. You don't want to stick yourself in this potential bribe, okay? Because if we want to be 100% honest, a lot of people use it to manipulate others into allowing them to just be non-active, allowing them to be lazy, allowing them to not really chase a thing. And it's a good conversation. Well, I know I'm supposed to be. Well, I know I should. Well, you know I'm good at. Well, you know one day I'm going to. Oh, I have potential to do anything. I can do all things. All of these different things you're speaking, but you're not doing anything to walk in it. So look, I want my ladies. I want my crew. All right, a new thing community. What I want for us to do is to be moving and in motion because we really believe that there's something new for us to do. But if we're still holding on to the old potential that we had, If we're 30, I'm 34. If I'm 34 and I'm still holding on to the potential my 10th grade teacher told me I had, and we're in a whole nother decade, a whole nother realm of understanding and influence, where's that going to get us? So I'm going to just encourage you, like, don't let your potential stop you from your destiny, because it's how you look at it. Potential is to be applied and refreshed and applied and refreshed and renewed and applied. It's not supposed to be the first thing that we had and we got comfortable and we just still rocking with the potential. I mean, I hear people all the time in their 40s and 50s talking about what they can do, what they have the skills to do, what the old teachers told them they could do, what people always said they should do. And all I hear is untapped, 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 untapped potential. It's stopping you. So whether you're going to apply that in your life to get up and go back, and you got to go back to that baby level of potential and just tap into that, and then be refreshed, be renewed, elevate. It seems big to me. A YouTube channel seemed so out of the way a year ago, like so impossible. Like there's just no way I'm going to do it. But I tapped into my original potential, which was you can lead, you can talk, you can speak, you can motivate. And that's what I just went with. Now I have a vision for what I can do next. So we want to be careful that we don't procrastinate on our potential, and we get up and we make a move, because that potential can be really negative if you just proudly wearing it on your shoulders and not doing nothing with it. I'm just saying. Listen, if the video today really resonated with you, share it, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. What are you doing with the potential that you have? Let me know what the potential is. What are people saying that you can do, but you're literally not tapping into that? Okay? Because we have to really make for sure that that's what we're doing. And when I say I'm not going to let up until I see the women today chasing the new thing in their lives, we're going to wake up, we're going to do it, we're going to get it, no matter what it is. I'm not going to continue to say you got potential, you got potential, you got potential. We too grown. Okay? All right. So like, share, subscribe. If you haven't watched the video from last week, you can find it right up at the end of this video. If there's another woman that is, like I said, needing to challenge, motivate, and faith their way into the woman of their future, who we see, what that vision looks like, how does it look, how does it feel, we're going to learn the tools to get us there. Because I don't believe that you're stuck, sis. I just believe you're in transition. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.